Look, if you believe the mood music that's coming out of Germany right now, then it looks increasingly likely that Harry Kane's going to be a Bayern Munich player at some point in the future. The big question is that they're asking in Germany is, will that be this summer or will it be next summer? If it's next summer, when Harry Kane's a free agent, then Bayern Munich are going to face some pretty stiff competition. That's obvious, because everybody's going to want to sign Harry Kane. But let's tell you where we are right now. Our colleagues in Sky Germany are reporting that Bayern Munich are determined to sign Harry Kane. And they're prepared to wait until he's out of contract next summer if necessary, but they'd rather sign him now and have him for this season. That's their preference. And their interest in him is long-standing. This isn't something new. Bayern Munich have wanted to sign Harry Kane for several seasons now. They've tried several times. But what's different this time, I'm told, is that Bayern feel there might be an opportunity this time in this window because he's only got 1 year left on his deal, and we expect them to put a big bid in pretty soon.
OK, so as far as we know, what's Tottenham's stance? And can you really see Kane leaving the Premier League?
Well, let's deal with the first one first. Spurs are adamant that he's not for sale. They won't sell him at any price, and more to the point, they won't welcome any bids for him. So it's a pretty clear-cut, adamant response from Spurs. And it doesn't sound like a negotiating position, but it could be. I think the big question is, well, Bayern are going to test Spurs' resolve. And is Daniel Levy, a brilliant businessman, going to turn down £70 million, £80 million for Harry Kane when he's going to lose him for free next summer? And it's pretty clear at the moment, unless there's a significant change, Harry Kane is not going to sign a new contract because he wants to win trophies. And this goes on to your next question about, could you imagine Harry Kane not being in the Premier League? Well, yeah, I could totally see Harry Kane going abroad in the search for trophies. He turns 30 later this month and he wants to win some silverware. Is he going to do that at Spurs? He hasn't done so far. And you look at Bayern Munich, who are serial winners. 11, since Harry Kane made his Spurs debut, 11 Bundesliga titles, 2 Champions League, 5 German Cups. He knows if he goes to Bayern Munich, he's going to win some trophies there. And that appeals to him because he's talking to the likes of Jude Bellingham when he's away with England, who's 19 years old and already won a piece of silverware, more than Harry Kane has. And he's done it in Germany. Jadon Sancho did it in Germany, who talks to Harry Kane as well. And, of course, he talks to Fikayo Tomori and Tammy Abraham, who are doing well in Serie A. So I think the days of staying in the Premier League are gone. And a lot of people will say, well, hang on, what about the Premier League all-time goal scorers record? 46 goals, I think he needs to beat Alan Shearer's record. And, yes, he does care about those historic titles and records, but he'd have to stay for 2 good seasons to be able to get past that. I think and certainly what we're hearing from our colleagues in Germany is that Harry Kane, if he does leave Spurs, his chosen destination, his first choice would be Bayern Munich. And if he wants to win trophies, then that's not a bad place to go, is it? Guaranteed Champions League football as well. But at the moment, we need to stress Spurs are adamant he is not for sale and they're not interested in even talking to anybody about selling him. Bayern Munich, though, have got the whiff of something in their nostrils, and so I suspect this one's going to run throughout the summer.